So if you're in a bigger hurry, there are some much more simple layouts that you can use. I often use these when I'm doing things like we have what I call mini metaphysical fairs here, where we do short samples of what we do. Your simplest tarot reading, of course, is to do this. There you go. Isn't it magic? Draw one card. I'd like to know the answer to this question. Open up the tarot deck. There you go. Very simple. Another nice simple one to do. Past, present, future. 3-card layout. Another really simple one is a 5-card reading that I actually learned from the little book that goes with this deck. This card represents the question. This one represents the background surrounding the question. This one represents the seeker, that would be your client in the situation. This one represents the environment around the question and the seeker as well. And that card represents the answer. This reading takes about 5 to 15 minutes to interpret. It's usually pretty reasonably accurate. Now, if you're looking for a yes or no answer, but you want something that's going to give you a little bit more insight, you can do this spread, which is called the Magic 7 spread. The first couple of cards represent the past, the next two the present, the next two the future, and the last card represents the answer. This is the kind of thing you would do if you got somebody who quickly wanted to know, should I quit my job and start my own business? Whatever, right? If this should I do this or that? That's the kind of reading you would do. Another one that's helpful for those kind of questions is something which the Complete Idiot's Guide to the Tarot refers to as the decision spread. I like this one. These 3 cards represent the past. These 3 cards represent the present. And these 3 cards represent the future. And all of it will help you make your own decision and give you some insight into it. Now, if you've got somebody that comes to you and they want an overview of the next year, it's fairly frequent. Get a fair bit of traffic in January, for example, or around somebody's birthday. Okay. Now, there's a couple different things you can do. If you're a Wiccan, you can lay out an 8-card spread, and that goes from Sabbath to Sabbath. Right? This is close to Imbolc, right? So we'll say from Imbolc to Ostara, from Ostara to Beltane, from Beltane to Litha, from Litha to Lunasa, from Lunasa to Mabon, Mabon to Samhain, Samhain to Yule, Yule to Imbolc. Or more commonly, you do basically the same kind of idea in a 12-card spread, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Probably split up more like that. October, November, December. And each card gives you an idea of what to expect in that month. Not as specific for some things, but gives you a great general overview. Now, there are many different layouts you can do. Some of them involve the whole deck. Some of them involve laying everything out over a course of a table. Mostly, you're not going to need a lot of that in active practice, and since this is a 101 DVD, we're not going to go into those kind of details. But the last one I'll show you is something called the Gypsy Wish Spread. And this is the kind of thing you might do if somebody has You know, they want something, and they want to know if it's going to happen, right? For instance, will I be able to sell my house and move within the next year? This is what I want to do, right? So the first card, the one at the center, represents the nature of the wish itself, what it is that they want. These three cards here on the left, laid out in that order, from right to left, represent the conditions around the wish. These three cards here at the top represent the wish itself. You know, further information. Well, what is it that you really want? Is this what you really want? Do you want something else? Is this tied into some other issue? Okay. These three cards here represent opposition to the wish. These three cards represent the way in which it will manifest or not, how it's all coming into being or coming together. And these last three cards here represent the ultimate outcome.